Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Scorpios, let's go with this deck. Scorpios, here we go. Um, Happy almost full moon, but also we need to do a Scorpio message like I've done for every other zodiac, which is what does Scorpio not see coming? This will also kind of coincide with the upcoming full moon message that comes up on the 13th. We'll have the full wolf moon, hence the wolf behind me, which can just be representing a time where. Wolves do a lot of howling, and it is specifically sometimes for hunting, for communicating, for locating each other. So I also look at this as kind of like what is a character maybe hungry for, but also what does a character not see coming. So we have kind of like two layers to this story. We have got the Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, my eyes were not seeing that. And then we've got the Three of Cups. I've had this deck for years and I just now noticed that they write cups and then they write the number after it. I've never noticed that before. How insanely unobservant am I? Okay, so with that Eight of Cups upright, but the Three of Cups in the reverse, it almost feels like what Scorpio would not see coming is that they will be walking away from something in the upcoming future. Something that they came back to and they'll still be walking away from it again. This feels like a yo-yo move. This feels like something that it doesn't have to be negative at all. Lots of times we walk away from stuff because it's like, hey, I left, I came back, I thought it was going to be great. But honestly, that actually gave me closure instead of making me want to keep, reinvesting in something. What is this? It feels like it's got to do with, a group setting. Eight of Pentacles could actually have to do with a work-related situation. It's very common. You work for a place, you move on, you move away, then you come back to town, and you work for that same old company, and it's good for a bit, but then it's like it's a nice landing place, but then you still ultimately are progressing in life, and maybe you still choose to move on a second time. It feels like it's all going to be progress for the right reason. It's because it's what Scorpio wants to do, not what they have to do. They're not going to bounce and leave something behind for, because there's conflict or anything. It all looks like it's about progress. So this looks like a happy movement forward. But still, Scorpio may not see that opportunity coming that would make them say, yeah, I think I will move again, or I think I will change jobs again, or I think I will, move on from this relationship or this connection again. It's not a negative experience in this moving forward, even though it's unexpected. With the Eight of Swords being sideways here, I'm going to say I do think the Scorpio is going to wind up getting closure on something that right now they might still have in their life, but they later on will wind up walking away from it. And it'll be like this beautiful closure for like everybody. Nobody's stuck. Nobody's gnashing their teeth. This is almost like, you know what? This was good. It was really good that we got this time together. It was really good that we closed chapters. We do have a Four of Cups, though. It's either that there's an illusion and Scorpio is going to be the one who like calls it and says, this really is something that's been wonderful, but it's also something that, maybe I was kind of tripping thinking that this was going to be something that I would come back to and stay with for a long period of time. Sorry, I'm slurping my tea so noisily there. Peach tea, I love it. Nine of Cups is upright. I really think Scorpio and another person are both going to be satisfied. And I kind of think that if anything, it's going to be so obvious why things have come full circle. Why Scorpio left something, came back to it, and then is leaving again. It's going to really make sense. There's the illusions of thinking that something is supposed to be back in our lives. That's not it. In truth, what we were doing is we were welcoming something back to get the closure, and then everybody moves on and they're happy. I'm hearing by Gwen Stefani, and now we're cool. That song, because that's kind of what it's about. It's like two people that they're not getting back together. They're genuinely happy for each other, though, to be moving on with new loves in their lives. And it took a long time to get there, but now they genuinely are happy for each other, supporting each other, celebrating like we're cool. Like I really am happy for you. That's what this feels like. We have a 7 of Wands. Maybe the other reason that that could be a shocker is because of the evolution that a relationship has gone through. Or like I said, if this was about changing careers, changing things like that, it could also be like Scorpio stays really, really good friends with a boss. And in fact, the relationship like evolves over time. And they're like, you know what? Honestly, it was great when you worked for me, but I just adore you as a friend. And now we can just be pals. And it's even better. It was a blockage to Scorpio and this person being able to be really good friends back when they were either dating or when they were, working for each other or working together. It's funny how this feels like an evolution into this peaceful friendship. That is nice. It's unexpected, but it's really nice to see. This is all still a journey, by the way. And I say that because all we've had is minor arcana, no majors yet. So this is a journey that continues to evolve. This is something that I think the relationship is going to continue to, like evolve with happiness, friendship. But where these two go next, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is going to be a lifelong connection that Scorpio has, and Scorpio and this person could still be other things to each other in this lifetime. But the next chapter is they actually are really content, but they're not in super close quarters unless they choose to be as like friends. This is a downgrading of like a relationship or something, which actually turns out to be a lot better. So really nice energy on that. Okay, let's turn our attention just to the fact that we're coming up to the full moon. And I do want to get a moon message. And I just want to ask the question, what is the subconscious hungry for right around that full moon? We got a 3 of Swords. There's a hunger to, I think, talk about something that was like a betrayal or a heartbreak. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. It's almost like somebody says, you know what, damn it, I'm tired of feeling the way I feel, feeling confused about this. Let me call it what it is. If I endured a betrayal at some point, let me just call it what it is. Or if there's something that we need to talk about, let's just talk it out. We get the King of Pentacles. I'm hungry to get to the bottom of something. This actually doesn't feel like it's Scorpio, though. This could be a King of Pentacles who wants to have a heart-to-heart with Scorpio about a heartbreak. There's something about they want to clear this up. If there was a betrayal, this could be like a father figure, a brother. It doesn't have to be masculine at all. It's just the King of Pentacles seems to be the person in a very benevolent energy where they really want to talk it out with Scorpio. Knight of Swords. They may suddenly pop up out of nowhere and actually try to talk right around this full moon timeline because they want to discuss it. They don't want to leave things the way they've been. If they feel like they hurt Scorpio, their conscience is really bothered by this. They're the ones who are hungry for, like, I need Scorpio to understand either why this happened. I gotta hurry it up and go talk to them. I can't let this fester. This is not right. They actually have really good intentions towards Scorpio. Tell me just about the King of Pentacles. Like they have a generous spirit here. 5 of Pentacles. Oh gosh, if anything, this is somebody who does not want Scorpio mad at them. They don't want to lose Scorpio. They already feel like there's been some damage to a connection. I mean, obviously, if there's a 3 of Swords and they have this hunger to talk it out, this is somebody wanting to do damage control because they already miss the hell out of Scorpio. They do not like what has happened. Okay, give me one more on this. We've got the 3 of Cups sideways. I kind of think somebody's going to be groveling just a little bit, just trying to I mean, they may literally like beg Scorpio to please hear me out. Please hear me out. I know this looks bad. I know that it hurt you. Please, I didn't mean this to come across the way it did. Let me explain this. Let me take away whatever sting there is. It kind of feels like somebody does not want Scorpio to kick them out of their life. So very different message on this from the other relationship, situationship that is like going to be shifting into friendship. Neither one of these 2 different spreads have anything like that crosses over. These are 2 separate connections is what it feels like to me. Give me one more on whomever this King of Pentacles is. Now they could be obviously an earth sign, but does not have to be. We have a Knight of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is somebody who's like, let's say it's a family member, father figure, somebody who's worried that Scorpio is going to feel like they somehow got cheated out of some kind of support, some kind of a betrayal or something. They are really wanting to rebuild whatever it is. Maybe they can't fix it right away, but talking to Scorpio, having this heartfelt, like I've got to do damage control here. Please, can we talk? Please, will you, can I regain your trust, or can I regain? This really feels like somebody who wants to regain trust, even though they're thinking it might take a long time. And Scorpio's not going to be lifting a finger, and they're trying to say, you don't have to, I'll do the heavy lifting, but just give me a chance to like turn this around. Give me a chance to explain, and then give me a chance to make you feel differently about this situation. They really want to set things right with Scorpio. Whatever has happened here that seems like a betrayal, this King of Pentacles wants it to be fixed. I suppose I could have read it the exact opposite way and said, maybe Scorpio really wants to fix something with the King of Pentacles. And that's potential. It can always go either direction. It's just not the way I looked at it first. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Lots of love to everybody. Take care. Bye.